So, what's the deal with that girl you told me about? Jordan was her name?
Jordan, huh? What about her?
Well, I don't mean to pry, but you used to talk about her all the time, and now it's like you're trying to forget her or something.
I don't think I could ever forget a girl like her. I still remember that first day we met.
It was during that summer, that crazy, eventful summer of 1922. I had spent the day over at my cousin Daisy's house.
To be continued in our next issue. 10 o'clock, time for this good girl to go to bed.
Jordan has a tournament tomorrow over at Westchester.
Oh, you're Jordan, Baker?
Wake me at 8, won't you? You'll wake up. I will. Well, goodbye, Mr. Carraway. I'll see you at noon.
Of course you will. In fact, I think we'll arrange a marriage. Come over often, Nick, and I'll sort of fling you together. You know, like accidentally put you in a linen closet or put you in a boat together.
Good night. I haven't heard a word.
Her only family is her aunt, and she's about 1,000 years old. You'll look after her, Nick, right? Won't you? The summer will be a good time for her, especially spending time here at her home.
Is she from New York?
From Louisville.
You're a rotten driver. You ought to be more careful, or you oughtn't to drive at all.
I am careful.
No, you're not.
Well, other people are.
What's that got to do with it?
They'll keep out of my way. It takes two to make an accident.
Suppose you run into someone as careless as yourself.
I hope I never will. I don't like careless people. That's why I like you.
Her gray, sun-strained eyes stared straight ahead, and she had deliberately shifted our relations, but for a moment I thought I loved her. But I was still thinking, and full of interior rules that acted as brakes on my desires. I knew definitely that I had to get myself out of that tangle back home. Everyone suspects himself of one of the cardinal virtues, and this was mine. I thought I was one of the few honest people who had ever lived.
It was a strange coincidence, wasn't it?
It wasn't a coincidence at all.
Well, why not?
Daisy.
You should come to dinner with me one day.
Daisy ought to have something nice in her life.
Does Daisy want to see Gatsby?
She isn't to know about it. He doesn't want her to know. You're just supposed to invite her to tea one day.
Although we had our moments, that summer never felt like it was just us. It would be just us, and Daisy, or Gatsby, or Tom. The theatrics between us all had caused a rot.
Won't you come in, Nick?
No, thanks.
It's only 9:30.
No.
I left Daisy's house. I'm heading down to the Southampton this afternoon. You weren't very nice to me last night.
How could it have mattered then?
However, I want to see you.
I want to see you too.
Suppose I don't go down to the Southampton and I come to town this afternoon.
No, I don't think this afternoon.
Very well.
It's impossible this afternoon.
It's fine, Nick, but I have to go now.
There was one thing left to be done. An awkward, unpleasant thing that perhaps had better been left alone. But I wanted to leave things in order.
Nevertheless, you did throw me over. You threw me over on the telephone. I don't give a damn about you now, but it was a new experience for me. Made me a little dizzy for a while. Oh, And do you remember a conversation we had once about driving a car?
Why, not exactly.
You told me a bad driver was only safe until she met another bad driver. Well, I met another bad driver, didn't I? I mean, it was careless of me to make such a wrong guess. I thought you were a rather honest person, straightforward person. I thought it was your secret pride.
I'm 30. I'm 5 years too old to lie to myself and call it honor.